So, where do you stand on where the Master of Ceremonies is supposed to stand? Hi, this is Thomas with Disc Jockey News and Deets, Beats, and Dancing Feet. With most things in this world, this topic started as a debate on, you guessed it, Facebook. Where is the DJ supposed to be? Where do you stand on the Where Do You Stand debate? We'll talk about that and so many more things. Like, what a beautiful night it is. Right after this. Welcome back. One of the things that we've done in the last couple of years is we started attending workshops and conventions. What that has done, it has truly changed the way that I feel about what we do as wedding DJs and as masters of ceremonies. Thanks to people like Mark Farrell and Rebecca Farrell, Randy Bartlett, Bill Herman, and the legend Mike Walter, I've learned from the best of the best on how to be a master of ceremonies, a true guider and a director of a wedding reception and a wedding celebration. I could not have done that if I had stayed safe and hid behind my equipment, feeling like I was too worried about being or overshadowing anybody or trying to become the center of attention. Our reviews have shown nothing but a love for what we do as a true master of ceremonies. Guiding and directing. Reading reviews that show how appreciative people are for what we are doing. We're never stealing their spotlight. I've told the love story a dozen times. Not one time did any of those couples ever say anything like Tom was trying to take over or Tom was stealing the spotlight from us. The opposite is true. Their reviews say one of the favorite parts of the night was when Thomas told our love story to our family and friends and watching their reactions to the story. If you've never attended a love story workshop, sign up. If you're interested, message me. I'll tell you all about it. I'll tell you who you need to get in contact with. And you will be so amazed at what it can do for your weddings. That being said, this is a short show today. The debate is, again, where do you stand? Personally, I think you should be where you're supposed to be. If you're running just a one-person operation, your hands are a bit tied. But just a bit. If you're running a two-person operation, You as the master of ceremonies should be where the action is. Otherwise, people will be looking at you as you're making an announcement over here, while whatever is happening over here. Like I said before, it's all about focus. Your action steps are next. Welcome back. So, where do you stand as a master of ceremonies? Many DJs will stay behind their DJ booth, believing that if they dare make an announcement outside of that DJ booth, they will steal the attention away from the couple. The other school of thought is that if you are a DJ and you're a master of ceremonies, you should be making your announcements out on the dance floor or away from the DJ booth. It's all really a matter of focus. What is the focus for each section or for each announcement each time you're on the microphone? What is the focus at that point? There's so many different times and so many different sections of a wedding. Oh my God, look at this ridiculousness. Dexter. Dex. That's Dex. There are so many different, speaking of focus, there are so many different focuses, or foci, I think it's foci, during a wedding reception. Wedding party introductions, bride and groom's first dance, cake cutting, etc., etc., etc. If you're doing the cake cutting, where should you be as the master of ceremonies? If you are doing the grand introduction, where should you be as the master of ceremonies? When the bride and groom are doing their first dance, the master of ceremonies is probably not going to be on the dance floor. If you are, then maybe you do have a bit of a problem. But if you're doing the wedding party introduction, you need to have everyone's attention, or you're just a guy or a girl yelling into a microphone and interrupting people when they're having a good time. To the DJs that believe that you have the ability to take the focus away from the couple by not just standing behind your booth, I'm here to tell you, there's not a lot that we can do to outshine a brand new bride or a brand new groom on their wedding day. Not a lot. And most of those things are bad. So you just throw that reasoning away. That reasoning is almost like an excuse. It's almost like you're looking for a reason to not venture out. I'll tell you a little bit about how we've changed what we do here at A+, and how it has improved not just our reviews, but how it has also improved my sense of accomplishment and my sense of doing better for my couples right after this.
DJ Event Planner will change the way you manage and run your business. Streamline all of your procedures and software into one easy-to-manage system. DJ Event Planner, the ultimate online planning tool.
Okay, here are your action steps. Action step number 1. Get out of your own way. Stop thinking that you're going to overshadow your couples by being a master of ceremonies. You're just not gonna. Unless you're really bad. Number 2. Said it before, and I'll say it again. Get into a workshop. Learn how to do this stuff. This is not for the weak of heart. This is not for the timid. As Mark says, you will have to gird your loins because it's a bumpy ride and it's rough, but the end result is amazing. Action step number 3. Ask your past couples if you were overshadowing them. They're never going to say you were. Always ask. We send out a survey after every wedding. Ask them what they liked the most about what you do. That way you have a baseline to measure your success or failures. This show isn't really about that. But when you change something so dramatically, which some of you may have to do, you have to be able to measure where you were before to where you are now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me by the fire. I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate you coming back week after week. So hey, I'll see you on Tuesday.